Alright, let's start first a sound test. Alright, let's start first a sound test. Alright, I sound good. Okay, so transition. There we go. Okay. So where did we leave off yesterday? Let's unpause and get started. So I wanted to automate this stuff. Obviously, we're starting to get a bunch of eggs everywhere. Oh, I need to mark this as all, and all. That should. There we go. Now it's picking up things. So this should all be nice and automated now for moving things around. And let's get rid of the smooth hatchling. We do not want him around. I also had this bed over here that is going to barely not go crazy. If I remember correctly, she will be fine because her sunburn is going to go away in 0.2 cycles, and otherwise she will not gain any more stress. So she should be fine for her trip back home. No problems there. We have this little egg there taken care of. Do we have it set to cook meat? We do. We have it set to cook the meat. Perfect. Okay, so that should be good. Everything else up here is good. We still have the potential issue that there is gas. Yeah, there's still oxygen in here somehow. 3 kilos per tile. It doesn't seem to be affecting the temperature of the steam yet, but we'll have to keep an eye on that. Not 100% sure what's going to happen there. All the other ones are set up properly, right? No oxygen in here. Have some. I guess we've got your first. Oh, what? It really burned this one too? I guess we would go like that. But this looks like it's working, ignoring the fact that we made some gold out of the process. Steam up in here. The steam falls down here, and some of it ends up back here, which kind of sucks. But most of it will end up here, back into the whole situation. The materials end up going through this, going into here, cooling all the way down, and looks like it's working. We'll have to keep an eye on it. Since some of the water's going to be potentially problematic, and we do need to figure out what we're going to do about this one. This aluminum here is something we need to take care of. But we also have 3... 1, 2... We have 3 rockets. 2 coming back to the main asteroid. You exploring this one and then coming all the way back. And we should have... so we have to keep an eye on those, make sure nothing gets break. You guys say you have nothing to do. So let's see, what would be next for us here? What do we want to do next? We could see about fixing this, right? Why are you guys not, oh, it's aluminum. Oh, it's because it's too small amount of aluminum to transfer anything. Okay, so I'm gonna try my plan here, which is to replace these 2 tiles with metal. So we'll start with you with aluminum, and ideally replacing this tile here with aluminum will make it so that it will cool, like this whole circle here will cool down this area to a point where we don't have to worry about the steam anymore. That would be, that's the plan at the very least. We also have a printable. We have some sand. Not bad dupe, but Batista could probably use some of that sand, so let's send it that way. I feel like you have a lot of sand already, but that's beside the point. We want to send a lot of resources over here. It's going to need it. Okay, and over here we're clearing up the map, trying to reclaim some of this space from nature. So that's going to keep these guys busy for a long time. It's the guys over here that need a little bit more to do, right? We also have this that we need to keep an eye on. So we should be able to build this aluminum here. I think it's reachable. Yeah, okay. And we don't have any lead, and the lead suits, I'm assuming, require lead, right? Where is lead stuff? So the research read. So this is the nuclear reactor. I don't know why it's called the research reactor. Produce radiation for rad bolt production. Also generates massive amount of heat. Uranium centrifuge extracts uranium, enriched uranium from uranium ore. Outputs depleted uranium in molten form. Does it produce any radiation? My question. Like, where's my station? So, lead suit. What does it take to make a lead suit? Oh, we have a suit thingy here, right? Oh, where is it? I don't know why this keeps overflowing, but it's very annoying. Like, puts water everywhere. There it is. So over here, lead suit requires lead. We have no lead, so we can't make lead suits, so we can't really get the protection against radiation that we would expect to be able to get from lead suits. But we should probably wait to do any radiation oriented thing. But what do they do in the meantime then? What can we do? I guess we can make themselves a little bit more comfortable. Like make this a little bit of a more comfortable area to live. You know, we have all this space here. We have 7 dupes. We can add in some like a party area. Maybe not, but what am I going to do with the volcano? I can use the volcano and make a steam room. Actually, that's not the worst idea. I can use it for power. Use it. Power. We don't really need power though. Yes, I feel like I like using every volcano or geyser that I have access to, but I really don't know what I would use a minor volcano for. Use it to make power, but we really don't need power, right? If anything, it would just make it harder for us to cool the base. Let's see if this works. So that should get hot real fast. This should get cold real fast. And it is exposing some of that heat here. So if I go like this and seal it in, then the heat should stay in here, which should get cooled off by my cooling loop. That should hopefully cool this down eventually. Like we already have some water here, but that does seem like it's working to an extent. And really don't know what to do about this. It is not allowing. We could try the same thing we did last time. It didn't work. I swear I thought it worked. But we can open this up. And then we close it off right away. So let's close things down. Okay, and then we build it right back up. So gas. Like, see, oxygen over here. I guess the oxygen doesn't leave unless I destroy this one too. Need someone to build this. Why are you not willing to build this? Ruby. Ruby's all the way over there. Okay, and now we go. Same thing here. Priority yellow. Now did we get rid of all the oxygen? We have some carbon dioxide in here now, all of a sudden. Okay, so I see steam everywhere. I really need you guys to build these things. The steam is escaping a lot more than it did last time though. That's one of them. But Mima, I feel like is going to need to go to heal up. Let's say Mima go over here. And hopefully Ruby can, there we go. And we should now finally have a, well now we have some carbon dioxide down here, but that's okay, we can live with that. It won't stop the steam turbine from working. All this heat will eventually dissipate into the environment. So I think we're good. This should not go idle again. That would be preferred if it doesn't go idle again. You seem to be working just fine. There's some liquid aluminum. Eventually heats up the steam here. One of these definitely is slower at cooling the steam down and cooling the aluminum down. But eventually, there you go. The aluminum turns into blocks. And we pass it through here, and it leaves at like 500 degrees, which isn't that big of a deal because we pass it through a bunch of. We'll cool it down further over here. So as soon as it reaches over here, in the 500s, it'll go into here, lose a bunch of this heat. Yes, it's ready in the 400s. A couple cycles, it will lose all the heat, and we will slowly do the same over here. We'll take this heat and go away. Now, is this heating up the area? A little bit, yeah. We want to keep an eye on this to make sure that we don't have any issues with that overheating. Talking about things that need to move. We found something nice. Let's go back home before everyone dies on Neon. So Neon is 5.7 cycles. And you have how much food? Food is always the issue. You have like 7 cycles worth of food. So you should be, we're cutting it close, but we should be fine. But what did you find? Shiny. Frozen ore asteroid field. Ice, polluted ice, aluminum ore, and snow. It's kind of far for, yeah, it's kind of far just for some ice. But at least it's showing us a little bit more of the map, right? I guess the next trip for exploration we can try to go over here. I don't know. I'm trying to. There's one more asteroid that I have yet to find, so I need to figure out where I want to go for that. Down here, over here, over here. It's going to be pretty far. Wherever this last one is, it's going to be pretty far. Could be anywhere here or further. Let's look at this one. This one's so far away. But we'll figure it out. But everyone should be able to make it back without any issues. So let's focus a little bit more on, oh my, nice, this mess. But let's focus a little bit more on this one. Everything seems okay. Our radiation setup is good. Yeah, I don't think there's anything for me to do here. This bet stress is stable, right? Or stress. should be stable. Yeah, plus 20, minus 20. It should go down a little bit every time she goes to bed. So we should be good there. Let's mop this up. Be cold enough by now to be able to mop. And let's... Do we want to expand this water pipe or we want to open this one? Alright. Let's expand this one just because this one is already pretty heavily used. So we would go from like here, something like this. Go up here. Let's say we have those two as cooling. We could go back like this. Let's add in a couple jumps. Make sure that it's clear the direction we want to go in, like this and like this. We'll also need to add in some stairs. Can't build these without them. That should work. And we want, oh yeah, and another jump here. I guess I didn't need this one. Oh well. And radiant pipes, aluminum radiant pipes right here. And a aluminum block here with, where is it? Gold tempship plate right underneath. Should be good. That should help us keep this cold, or cooled, not necessarily cold. Okay, and this is cleaned up nicely. No one should be overcrowded or gloom anymore, so that's looking good. As I was saying, I do probably want to try to like give the dupes a little bit of a nicer area, right? Like clean this up. This is a pretty bad looking location, right? And we could try to do better. So for that, and set up a centralized like a centralized area for goods to go down. Something like that. So that we can start picking everything up. I also want to automate the farms. We can automatically pick up everything here. Oh, interesting. So the way I have the farm set up is kind of problematic because I can't. I have to put it here, I guess, because you can't put it on top here. It won't reach the final over here, so I have to put it here, which kind of looks a little worse. But this and a thing like this, they can still reach the middle here, so I can put a gold one like this. So this automation should allow us to pick up all of the drops from here. We want to add in some shipping. So the general, what are you doing here? The general idea is I want the food to go in this direction and the not food to go in this direction. So we can add in a filter. Make it clear that we want to go this way. And then we could add in here conveyor rail element sensor and a conveyor shutoff. And another bridge going the other way. There we go. This bridge and dump it here. Whenever we have this tile removed, we will put the dump here. This bridge is the food bridge, so it goes over here. Maybe go on top here. And dumps food here. And we'll add in auto sweepers to help with picking up that food, putting it in, and putting it in the fridge. Let's put a wire. This wire here has plenty of capacity. Okay, so that should help. That should automate almost the entire process of moving food around to the correct locations and other junk that gets from dropping here. It should free up their dupe time. Not that that has been a concern. I have plenty of dupes, so plenty of dupe time. But, you know, might as well make their dupe lives a little easier. And next I can maybe look into clearing this up. I should do the same here. Look at all this junk that we have everywhere. Where do we want to put the centralized dump? I like it to be pretty centralized if I just put it like right here. Something like this. This seems like a pretty central location. And we put ourselves the dispensers here and here, here and here. And we could then try to centralize, destroy this, leave the building. And we can then try to centralize all of this using some automation. We already have some automation being done over here. Right, we are depositing it here for some reason, so we can change that, have it all go in this direction, up, and go here. Did I accidentally just... Where's the rail? Here we go. Over here, I want a couple bridges, make sure everything goes in the right direction. And once we are done building this, we can connect both of these to go and dump it into a decentralized location. Instead of dumping it in this kind of centralized location, but not really. I also probably want to add in a filter for food so that we can send the food, like the meat, so we can have a filter for meat down here. So we can have like a filter that goes for meat. And the same concept, conveyor rail element sensor and a conveyor rail shutoff. That and this rail, where's the chef area? Down here. Would take it from here and it would go down instead. Dump it here. Have this guy over here to help take care of all that. We need to put some power wires all over the place. We might also want to try to see about splitting up some of these power wires. They are taking up quite a bit of load. That should keep these guys busy for a little bit. You have 30 seconds left before you land. So as soon as you land, you won't be actually able to do anything. Frustrated. What's frustrated? Oh, frustrated is gone. You didn't actually reach 100% stress. I don't know what frustrated is. I don't think I've ever seen frustrated before. But you can't, once we land, you can't actually leave until we replace your suit. Make sure that's priority 7 for everyone else once we land. Yes, it looks like we landed. Where are you? This Sputnik? Where's their names? Sputnik. So it's this one that just landed. Let's turn off all those animations. Did you make it back too? Okay, but you can also not go anywhere. Look at that, they both... Wow, I didn't even notice that, but you made it back too. Okay, so they're both back, they just need someone to come bring them suits. ASAP. I can always let them get out without suits eventually, but someone should be bringing them, right? Yeah, Abe and over here, no pending delivery. What? Do I not have... sorry. I have hiccups. No, I have Atmos suits with full durability. Let's make a couple more, but we should have people being able to come to Sputnik to fill this in. Very strange. I don't know why no one's coming to you. Unlike you, you have someone that should be on their way. Abe over here. Yeah, it's on his way with the suit for you. So old Venus should allow Gus to get out eventually. But as soon, and we'll also repair the worn out suit, obviously. Take care of getting that oxygen out. We will not allow this building to... What? Do not allow this building to be controlled by a rocket control station. Allow this building to be building's operation and storage withdrawal to be controlled by the rocket control station. What is that? What? I'm not sure what that is even. Let's clean the toilets. And yeah, I think to clean that. Should be able to leave now. And we want to empty out the fridge. As soon as you're done with emptying out the toilet. Sputnik over here. Do we have someone finally deciding? I don't know what the... Oh, and look at that. We have unrestricted... Do not allow this building to be controlled by a rocket control station. Interior building restrictions. No restrictions are placed on buildings inside the rocket. While the rocket is grounded, some interior buildings have their operation and storage withdrawals restricted. Oh, what is that? Strict. Strict. Restrict. Strict. Can I restrict this? Strict. And grounded. That means these things can't be used when they're grounded? Is that what that's supposed to do? If that is what that does, that is really good. Yeah, you guys don't have that option. But hey. Oh. Rocket shape. Yeah, no using the washroom or sleeping in here while we're... What's that? Oh, cool. That's neat. I don't remember ever seeing that before. Let's set up the same thing here. Restricted, restricted. Everything here is restricted. Oh, this can't be restricted. That sucks. Strict. Oh, did I make it unrestricted and now I'm... Oh, okay, so it starts by being restricted. And I was making everything unrestricted. Okay, so you should be able to leave everything here. Okay, look at that. Perfect. Okay, so I want to reset this all up then. Restrict, 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 restrict. This building cannot be operated or its storage withdrawn from while restricted. That is really cool. Yeah, so someone left the... oh, did we get the bug? Yeah, both of them. Wow. That's a lot of radiation. Whew. That's a lot of radiation for that bug. You still can't leave because no one is still no pending delivery. Why? But now you should be able to leave. And let's enable this. Hopefully hopefully you don't die from the massive amount of radiation that there is out here. Oh, that hurts though. Okay, so it's not that bad. Yeah, so hopefully someone can eventually come in here. Okay, I just want to destroy this ladder here. And these ladders here. Okay, so that restriction stuff, I don't remember that being there before, but that prevents me from having to do all this junk every time I'm landing. You just set up restrictions. Okay, so you should now be like going on a massage table, eating, you know, the whole 9 yards. Pretty cool. I honestly didn't know that that was a thing. I can set up this way the same thing, right? So now everything in here won't be usable as soon as we're grounded. You should be on your way back, right? 4 cycles, plenty of time. Someone is still getting massive radiation from coming up here. So there's 2 ways to fix this. You can reload or you can launch and land quickly. So for that, I can change destination to being like right here. Knowledge, begin. And that should fix, like as soon as they land, they should be able to have the same. Really don't know why no one's coming here. No pending delivery. Makes no sense. But he should be on his way over here. Wherever Goss is, there he is. So as soon as he goes in here, it'll fly off, fly back. And that should get rid of this bug. Whenever he decides to fly off. What's going on in there? Okay, there you go. Just took him a little bit. But he flies off. That radiation circle's gone. He'll land. And the radiation circle should not stay anymore? No, oh, there you go. See, it went away. Oh, circuit overloaded. Yeah, this. Can we not make it in here or something? No, we can. It just doesn't seem to be a priority for these guys to get logistic set up with better wiring. You guys can make it in here, right? Unreachable building. Why? Are these doors restricted? Ah, it is. This door is restricted, that's why. Okay, let's fix that. Now they should be able to reach it. This door restriction? No, it's not. Okay, now people should be able to reach it and actually fix that up for me. We don't need this anymore. We can destroy this. Yeah, saving is taking quite a bit of time. So let's change saving to every 2 cycles. And let's see how Wudana is doing. Okay, so we have this. So what I do here is just set it to all sweep only. Both of you, everything here is set to all sweep only. Set this up here. Thing here is pretty good. Oh, we need automation. Oh, I completely forgot about automation wire. Automation. This. And I just want to, if we send over some bristleberries, we down here. So if we send over some gristleberries into either one of these, then it would be sent to the kitchen area. Are we still getting radiation problems from anyone walking up here? Yeah, and it's still the same problem, right? Because of the bug for this guy over here. I still can't. No one's still willing to come in here to do this. Why? Why is no one willing to come and deliver a suit here? No delivery. Like, people are saying no delivery pending. What? What? I don't understand. Can't destroy it. There's way too much oxygen in here. It would cause a problem. But don't understand. Well, I guess if no one's in here, I don't need to deliver a suit in here anymore, right? Should be fine then. So let's see if let's test that out. Change destination to right up here. Right here. Make it a circular. Acknowledge launch. Clear this one. And ideally that should get rid of the bug as soon as we launch and land. There you are in this bit. As soon as we launch and land, we should be good to go. Oh, are we still putting glass in here? I didn't know we were sending out glass. We're still sending out glass? Oh, no wonder we are so low on glass. Let's max that out, please. We've sent way too much glass to that asteroid. Okay, so now you launch. Your bug goes with you. The thingy disappears. Then it reappears. And it should go away like it there we go. Problem's gone. Now, no more radiation warnings over here for me. How are you doing over here? 3.5 cycles. And making sure I don't have to panic yet. Yeah, you have enough food. Perfect. Okay. Oh, we have a new printable. Some copper ore. Ooh, nice, nice. Very good. Copper ore, please. Thank you. And this bet is still very stressed, but she'll get over it. Catalina is idle, but not stressed. So we're good there. Let's get rid of you. And how are we doing with some of this automation stuff set up? You guys are taking your sweet time. 16 of you and you can't get anything done. Only 7 of these guys, but they get things done. You guys know how to get things done. There we go. Let's pick all this up. How are we doing with cooling this down anyways? Doesn't seem to be working very well. Darn it. The water here is cold, but it doesn't seem to be transferring too well into the area around it. So instead we just have 34 grams of cold water and still a bunch of very hot steam everywhere. So that's not exactly what we are looking for. So this should take all the food. Whenever it finds food, it should... I want to see it. I guess the food isn't just standing here, right? Food should ideally be delivered here. And then that should work for us. So I'm going to stop sending polluted water over here. I'm going to disable this with automation. So automation, if we have, put it down here, and no, not ammo sensor. I want a hydro sensor here. And same thing here, automation. Boy, I heard my phone vibrate there. No worries. There we go. Okay, and a hydro sensor here. And the general idea is I want to have the same setup as I have over here. So set up the hydro sensor here. And a nice thick band going from here to here. That, and we can send a bright signal here and here. And we need a read signal, so we'll take this signal here and we'll put in a, no, I don't want to make this out of copper. I want to put in, I'll make it out of gold. We have so much gold. And I want to put in a signal here for reading both of those. And the general logic here is if we are low on water or high on this one, so let's say this one is number 1 or number 2, number 1. So if we are low on water or high on polluted water, we turn this one on. Oh, actually, yeah, let's be a little bit smarter about this. We want the reader over here. Okay, and then we put an OR gate here. Like this. So if we have not enough water or too much water, so too much water, not enough water, too much polluted water, not enough water, then we want to turn it on. Unless, so we want that one to be true, and unless we don't have enough water here, right? So we want to put this in an AND gate over here. That. And then we go in here, and that should allow it to be nice and automated. And why did I make the hydro sensor out of copper? I said I should still, no, I don't have any more copper. Okay, that's because people picked up the copper. So hopefully it's fine. We'll find out soon enough. But this should allow me to stop, like, one of the problems here is I'm, like, trying to process all the salt water, but the polluted water I'm just sending over and processing it anyway, so it slows down my processing of all this salt water. So if I can get it to stop processing the polluted water, which is what this automation would ideally do, then I can have it so that we, one, stockpiles of polluted water, which wouldn't be the worst, and we can actually finish up with all this water here, which would actually be pretty good. Oh, there's some water in here for some reason. A lot of water. Okay, you should turn that water into steam for me, please. That's one of the problems, I guess, with only having one here, is that the water here seems to be more frequent. What? Oh, we don't have any oxygen in here. No, okay. So just heating up. Heating up, heating up. Yeah, see, same over here. Having the same issue over here. It's better than having this issue. I still haven't fixed that thing. Catalina is still on her way back, so nothing to be concerned about there. But this should be 1, and this one should be 2. You should be, where's the writer? Writer should be 1, and this one 2. You're basically saying if we are above 700, this one is saying if we're above 678. So you should both go false, which should disable this. Even if this one says above, no, I mean this one should be below, right? So this should disable this, so we shouldn't be processing the polluted water anymore. Only source of extra water should now be coming from the salt water, which is exactly what we wanted. Okay, so now that this is automated here, this is all automated for pickup. We are still have a lot of pickup, I guess. But ideally, we should not have any issues here. So what we can do is create ourselves a little murder pond. I don't like the way that sounds, but essentially what I want to do. And a little door here with a little bit of water. So this should allow me, and then I can move this to being down here. Rails go down here. What's this? Chute goes down here. And we'll fill this up with some water, and we will then drop it in here and pick it up and drop the results over here. Food over here, materials over here. Maybe we'll want to have a way to automatically clean this up too. Either way, a lot of automation today so far. So how are we doing over here? This, I want it to be meat, right? Meat goes here, and yeah, I did forget about automation. So I need my automation wires. Go from here to here. Then we would destroy this. As soon as we have that destroyed, let's prioritize this, please. Okay, so as soon as we have a new seed, leafy, for bristle blossom, life cycle minus 50%. So it's a very quick seed, I guess. I don't see the point. But now, next time we have something that doesn't do very well. Also, can you make it reach that far? You here? Why is it not letting me saying make it out of copper? You should have plenty of copper on here. And you can't reach over here. But the idea would be that you can connect to here. That should allow us to clean this up here more automatically also. We can't prove that this works until we have a hatch be born. So all sweep only, all 4 of you. And let's start by sweeping up this area here. Oh, maybe we should make it so that we don't actually do all. We don't want bleach stone, we don't want oxalite, we don't want any critter eggs, we don't want any liquefiables. Where's organics? We don't want any rot piles or slime. Everything else I think we're good. Refined metals, seeds, yeah. Okay, let's do that instead. Can I copy this over to Woodella? Looks like I can. There we go. So that should hopefully... Look at that, it's actually sending in stuff. The key is, does this filter work for... Why did you not pick this? Why are you not picking this up? Huh. You're also not picking this up or this. You should definitely be able to reach all that. Why are you not picking this stuff up? Very curious on why this one's not picking up this dirt. I feel like it should be able to pick up the dirt. Okay, so next on our track of trying to make this place a little bit more livable for the dupes, we can see what would we do next? Make a little bit of a... Oh yes, we were supposed to add in some water in here and get rid of this and add in another. We can't put it up here, can we? No, it wouldn't be able to reach everything. Put it right here with loader. Put the loader here, so the loader would take everything but eggs and bring it down here. And right about here we can make ourselves the decision on how we want to handle the output. We would have something like this. Bridges over here. Here. And over here we'd have a conveyor rail element sensor and a shutoff. Let's power it. And let's not forget automation this time. So everything should go from here, should go into here once it becomes meat or etc., whatever coal or whatever else drops from these guys. And it should either go sent over here or go sent over here for food. Okay, so next I can start making like maybe a more livable area here. Like some playrooms, something like that. Oh, I can also, how much ore do we have? We have a lot of ore. Let's make it a little bit easier to travel a little bit, especially over here. And we'll also put one over here. We have a lot of gold ore, so let's be very generous. Okay, so that should keep them busy for a little bit. We do not have as significantly, we have a significantly less ore on this map, so let's not do that here. But yeah, I think that should keep these guys busy. But never mind, we have. How close are you to reaching? 1.3 cycles. You're almost home. Okay, and for you guys, it would be the same idea. You guys should be picking this up. Oh, do we have something? That's the problem. Destroy these guys. Do we have any more? People are taking the materials and putting them to these random boxes I have. The random sweeper boxes all over the place. Instead of putting them in here like they're supposed to. There we go. That's better. Four. Go. So that should, yeah, so we should be able to clean all this up and have the proof of concept. should eventually come through here. Oh, and we're actually shipping some of it too. So as long as it's not food, it should. Oh, and there, if it's food, it makes its way. It did not work. It was food. Why didn't you know? Oh, because we don't have a bridge here. That's why I'm going to blame it on. We don't have a bridge here. I'll have to see that again. But it didn't work as I would have expected it to. If it saw food, it should be like, yes, bring me food. But it didn't do it. I'm assuming there's no bridge. If there, okay, so there's already food here, and it's not moving because there's no bridge. So it does work. It just, you know, we need this bridge. Come on, guys. Oh, it's already priority 7. I just reduced the priority trying to increase the priority. That's not how it's supposed to work. Okay, so this should help clean this up a little bit. Now the food. I want to see some food pass through here. It's gonna take a little bit, I guess, because we're cleaning all this up. But hey, it looks like it's cleaning up time. It's working pretty good. Okay, so let's get ready for a new launch then. I want to set you up with water in the same way we had the other one set up. So let's put myself a liquid, not large, just a normal liquid cargo tank right here. Same thing that we have here. And internally, we would have the same concept. I can get rid of you and you and set up a proper water-based. Talking about water-based, did it get rid of my polluted water in here? It did. There's a lot of poison in there, but not poison, germs. But it did get rid of the polluted water. So let's see. Let's get ready for launch. Sputnik has what crew? Has Nisbet, so that's for Watista. So let's see, if you interior want to bring 15 kilos of bristle blossom, people can store it, but they can't take from it, which is kind of neat. So once that's stored, I also want to set up. I want to set up an extra suit in here. So I'll figure out how I want to do that. Because the general idea is, if we get a worn out suit, I don't want to have to leave again. And I don't think we're going to get Watista to a state where we can have extra suits just laying around. Not that simple. Is someone coming over for this? It's just not a very high priority. Scalding. Ruby. What's so hot? Oh wow, it's really hot here. Is this not set up? Oh wow, we really need to set this cooling thing up. Okay. Here, destroy that. Okay. Oh, we destroyed it at the wrong time. That's okay. So we'll need to fill this up with some more polluted water to liven up the loop a little bit, so we can do that relatively easily. And we put in a jump right here. That should hopefully help cool this down because oof, it is not cold. Printables, let's see what we got here. Pinch of pepper seed or 3 tons of sand. I know who wants sand, and it's not me. It is you. Sand it is. Okay, so let's put sand here. Don't stand too close to this, it's hot. Even like just that, it's already cooling down quite quickly. It's down to 60. It was at 80. So now it'll be even better now that we have this whole thing going on. Okay, so for this though, I want to turn this off. Talking about being off, did I turn this one back on? Yes, I did. Okay. So let's turn this off until the loop is full, then we'll remove the bridge, and then we can turn it back on. That way we don't have an issue with becoming overflowed. It's actually so much quicker to fill it up now that we have this whole, we're not sending all the polluted water into the water if we don't need to. We obviously don't have enough polluted water to fill in the whole pipe yet, but it's more full than it would normally be given the current situation. So that part's good. So, and look, we're already down to 50. This is very effective at keeping these things cool. Look at that. Well, don't look at this one, but it's cooling down. Oh, look at that, we have a landing. Not just a cargo, which is finally still, but Neon finally landed. So let's get rid of all the food in here so we stop wasting food. Otherwise, everything else is disabled. Beautiful. Oh wow, with a weird color. Why are you guys bringing so little food every... No pending delivery, what? Do we not have like a ton of bristle blossoms? Bristleberries. Oh, bristleberries, that's why. Fix that. Let's fix this. I clicked on the wrong berry. Mop that up. Mop this up, please. Hey. Let's let's seal it so that it stops dripping over. Tired of having to tell them to mop that. So let's see. How are you guys doing over here? Pretty sure I remember setting this up. Oh, did I not say to enable auto bottling? No, I did not. So it looks like I hadn't really set that up. I just thought I did. Okay, and this should be able to take everything but eggs. Everything but eggs. This should be able to provide it everything. And over here, I want to detect meat. And if it's meat, it goes this way into the cooking area. And if it's not meat, it goes over here. I don't know why you're not working. Oh, because you can't actually... Did I put you in the wrong location? You can't actually reach. Oh, that's why. I put you in the wrong location. So we need to move you here. You still reach everything. Well, other than what's in the door. But the key is you can reach the... You can reach this. Come on. That explains why none of these were actually being used. We go over here. There we go. And now it should be able to take all these seeds and all of this. Oh, well, not all of it. But let's pretend it can reach this far, and let's just tell the dupes to do it instead. Let's tell the dupes to clean up a little bit here. As soon as we have enough water in here, if we go above 1 ton, I'm assuming it will. There we go. It will fix the problem. Why is it not? Oh, it can't keep processing. Okay, that's fine. So as soon as we have about 1 ton on each tile, we can stop filling it up with water, and this should be perfectly functional to turn these eggs into meat for me. Okay, so now you're doing much better with the bristleberries. Someone should eventually come get these. So as soon as we have the food, there we go, we got more food. Still not all the food we want. Why is it saying we only have 800 calories of food here? Oh, because we can't actually use this. That's why it doesn't count towards having food. That's good to know. Okay, and Muffic rock is just putting in more and more Muffic rock. There you go, some meat. So let's actually take a look at this. See it working live. There you go, the meat goes over here. Meat goes over here. It'll get dropped down here. And then this should pick it up and put it in. Perfect. So we can do the same setup. We have a lot of copper. So same idea here. And here. To reduce the amount of dupe travel time and such. So we go here. And have the check here, I guess. I can't have it there. But have the check. I don't think the check counts as industrial machinery. Like this. And if it's... yeah, so let's not have the check over here. Have the check. Wrong material. Conveyor rail. Make it out copper. Let's have the check up here. And if it fails, then we go over here. We drop it down. Add in a couple bridges. And over here we want the element sensor and the fair shut off. You'll want a bunch of bridges here and here. And we'll want, this one is pretty straightforward. We send it here like that. We'll want to put some power. And some automation. There we go. So this should allow all these to be picked up and sent to the appropriate location depending on, you know, if it's food, it goes over here and it goes from up here all the way back down here. Whee! And if it's not food, then it'll be dropped up here. Are we good to launch Sputnik? Oh, we looks like we're good. I don't see anything here that needs to be taken care of. So let's launch her and this one's Sputnik, right? Yeah. You need to be. Can I copy settings? I can. Look at that. Okay, so you should be able to launch. Let's change your destination back to Watista. In launch sequence. Get this done with. Hopefully this time we should leave Watista, or at least not even. Hopefully this time we should never need to leave Watista. That would be much better of a goal. Let's get into Old Venus. This is the one that we want to set up the new water, right? Yes. Yes. So we can go here, plumbing, we want a laboratory, and under medicine, a sink. And under rockets, we want a liquid intake here and a liquid output here. Put in some plumbing. And some power. There we go. Okay, so assuming once this is all set up, we should now have this one also being. Okay, as soon as we launch it, you should now have access to 30K you should have access to a lot of food now. And you have access to the bed, everything is set up for you. Perfect. Okay, so let me know when you launch. It would be nice if I got an... Oh, let's turn that off. We put a lot more water in here than we needed to. But that's okay. For now. Why are you not running? I don't see anything here stopping you. Oh, is this going the wrong... In... Oh, it is going the wrong way. Okay, so... This bridge over here, I made it go the wrong way. Bridge over here too. Destroy both those bridges, and we need to build them up properly this time. Going this way. This way over here. And once this one's in place, this way over here. Hopefully those should... There you go. That should hopefully resolve the little blockage that we have going on over here. Was that food? They're supposed to be for... Or maybe did I pick the wrong berry type? Ah, that's probably why the food went over here. Okay, so now all this should come down here. You are correctly set to meat, right? Yeah. Okay. So as soon as we have some meat going down here, we should be good to go for it being transferred over here without having to have anyone do any work. Just the key. I want my dupes to be able to be a little bit more lazy than they currently are. You know, why not let them have a little bit easier. Why is this? I guess this was from when we first started building this place. There's no reason for that to be a mechanical door. Let's reclaim some of this space. And maybe set up like a party room here. Something like that. Set up a couple party rooms. So that we can increase the morale of the people on here. What's going on in here? Okay, yeah, we're building all this, right? That's what you're calling what's going on in here? Yeah. We're setting up all that. I haven't done any research in a long time. I'm not done with research, I just haven't launched this guy in a long time. Wondering if I should just destroy this whole rocket here. This whole system I had to keep it cool. I don't really need it that much. Look at that, it actually tops up the... They top it up with dirt. Let's say we want to clean the toilet. Will they still clean it even if it's restricted? Looks not operational, so like I said, they can't clean it even if it is restricted. But they did top it up. We do have a lot of dirt in here now. But I do want to clean it up. So let's say now they should be able to come and clean it up, right? There you go, you're coming to clean it up. And once that's done, then we can restrict it again. Yeah, okay, and then we restrict. But they won't fill it up if it's restricted. And now they're gonna fill it up if it's not restricted. What? Why? Did we reach the bug again? Oh, look at that, we do have the bug. Just no one was being sent over here. Ah, it's okay. People aren't walking over here enough, I guess, for it to matter that we have the bug or not. Okay, so is that enough dirt? I don't know how much dirt this is supposed to have. 15 visits seems like it's pretty good. So let's restrict it. Be nice if we could restrict this one too. Oh well. Okay, so everything here seems fine. New printables. Some shine nymph eggs. These aren't bad. Flemish is okay. We do need more people. Max sounds like a pretty good candidate. We do need another cook too. Building impaired and unconstructive and anemic. I'm not that happy with anemic. Auto, so we can have this one could be a digger, but Goss is already a digger, right? That is his priority, right? Where is he? You are a digger, so we could use a builder to send over. That would be you. Let's get you set up. Let's get you some skills, put you on a hat, and we will eventually send you to the new asteroid when we... so over here we want to get bristleberries, right? So where's bristleberries? Bristleberries. And you... oh, well, we can set you all to being all. And same over here, but we forgot to put some power cables. Power cables. Power cables and power cables. There we go. So that should automatically allow us to pick up some of the slack here. Really? Still dripping. Where is that water coming from? From here? There's no water coming from here. That has to be ice that's melting. No other explanation for why water would be falling from here. By the way, it goes right here. So we just need to build these 2 blocks. Maybe that explains why we keep getting water everywhere. My dupes really don't like it when their feet get wet. Got to mop this every single time. Yeah, so there we go. So now we should be able to... it'll clean this up eventually. There we go, that should help with that. And whenever it finds some food related items, there we go. Whenever it finds some food related items, it should bring that back down to the kitchen for us. Very good. And over here, we're still this new method of storage for food. Perfect. Automation galore. Let's see, is Gooseman's ship ready to go? Right, that would be this one. We have a lot of water. Let's see, in here. View interior. We're not ready yet, though. Priority 6 this. And let's limit this to 8 tons. Okay, and you're looking good. As soon as Neon, not Neon, as soon as, well, Neon is ready to go too, right? We can send out a new exploration ship. Let's see. Are you guys all full? No, okay, Neon's definitely not ready yet. We need more rad bolts. So once you launch, that should help us power some more rad bolts. But we seem like we're good. We just need to actually finish building all this. And as soon as that's done, we should be good to go. We can set up 15 edible. We'll click on it once this is actually built. Obviously, this is much more important to get built first. And over here, as I was saying, we might want to set up a little bit of a entertainment area for my dupes. Let's see here. What do I want to do? Furniture, they can have themselves their jukebox, standard attire, and we don't have arcade cabinet, I guess. you can't really put these both on the same. We can't do a soda fountain because all our carbon dioxide is in the liquid form, right? We don't really have carbon dioxide because it's all down here in this kind of form, in the solid form actually. Not even liquid, it's solid. So we can't really have carbon dioxide, so we can't really have the whole fizzy drinks, which is something I usually like to have. So I can always set up a where is it? It's under furniture, right? Let's see, surfboard. I can do surfboard. Surfboard should work. I have 2 surfboards. Replace these tiles here with like that. And some nice wires. This one is pretty packed. This one here is not packed at all. Try to leverage this wire over here. And we will want to have some decorations. So metal, gold, we have a lot of that. A lot of gold on this one. And furniture, you want to set up some molds. Here and over here. And last but not least, pixel packs. How much? We do not have nearly enough glass. Should I make my own glass then? Do we have sand? We have a lot of sand. So we can always... Nothing here is... But if I start making glass is very hot. Right? We don't have enough polluted water to handle that. Oh, look at that. This is all set up. Destroy this. We really need to do that soon because the water is starting to get hot. Okay, and as soon as that's done, then we can go over here and be like, hey, here. Hey, how about 22? How about a more reasonable temperature? What do we have it over here? 23? Yeah, let's be consistent. How about 23 then? Does no teleporter also remove the warper from materials too? First, hello, Foster, and yes. There is absolutely no connection in between the starting area and the third asteroid, which I haven't even, I've just started trying to colonize. But yes, it removes the warpers too. You can actually see, well, this is where the teleporters are. I haven't destroyed it yet, but the warpers were around here, and there's no warpers. There's no connection at all in between your starting asteroid and the typical oil asteroid. That's why I still don't have any oil. I am 364 cycles in and I do not have any oil because I have failed so far to successfully colonize this asteroid. It's also quite far away from the starting one. It's like 1, 2, 3. Yeah, 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. 6 jumps away. Nuclear. So you do get pretty easy and quick access to your nuclear asteroid because that's close by, 1 jump away. So all my rockets, and I have a lot of rockets, are all nuclear powered. So I have D3 nuclear, well, not all of them. One is still sugar powered. My research rocket is still sugar powered. But for the longer distance travels, I had to skip over oil and go straight to nuclear. Or else there was no way for me to make safe trips, like 2-way trips to the oil planet. This is too far away to make safe two-way trip using carbon dioxide or sugar. So we had to use what we had, which is nuclear in our case. So I set up a little bit of a nuclear generation area here using the exhaust of a nuclear engine. And yeah, it's grown since then. On that note, this is all built, good. So let's start putting in some food here. We want to put some 15k of gristleberries, and then we'll send Goss back to Smelona to try to get some oil. I would love to get some oil, you know, but yeah, I still want to get oil to be able to substantiate some of my more power hungry aspects of the game right now. But I swear I thought someone clicked on it. Oh, this one. There we go. We have 1k of food so far. With your bathroom and rocket setup, they have plumbing. Yes, yeah. So one of the benefits of nuclears is it's a pretty large rocket. So if I don't have anything extra, I have the gas, liquid, battery, and solar panel. So those are my, plus the spacefarer module and a basic nose cone. I can get rid of the, like, my exploration rocket only has the solar panel and gas. So because I have liquid cargo tanks, I have 8 tons of water connected to the interior here. So the water comes out here from that cargo, and that gets put into here, and then polluted water goes out this way. Talking about polluted water, I need to make sure I specify that I only want water here. So now only water will come out here, go into here. Like Sputnik is already set up that way, and she's currently actively using it. So you can see polluted water is coming out here. And we see, is there a way to check what the current cargo is? Liquid cargo tank. So I have 9 tons of water and 30 kilograms of polluted water. So it's taking the water out of here and putting the polluted water back in once they're done using it. So as long as you have a liquid cargo tank, you can set it up to take only polluted water. So I can set this liquid cargo tank with like a kilo of polluted water and like go where do I have any liquid space? Oh yeah, I have the ocean up here. And then I can go up here, mine this ocean, and it would fill up the rest of the liquid cargo tank with brine or salt water. And I could still reliably only take out water because this is set to filter only taking out water. So you can leverage the fact that you already have a cargo tank, provide water, and same thing with the gas tank. Provide water and gas. That same idea here. My gas setup is we take out oxygen, pump it into the atmosphere, and if we detect any carbon dioxide, we pump it into the tank. So it actually works quite well for any distance of trips. I have 9 tons of water and 3 tons of oxygen. That allows these guys to have, ooh, we have flooding. What is this? Why is there flooding over here? Oh, that's probably ice melting. We've been having a little bit of trouble with ice melting, causing flooding issues everywhere. Like we have water dripping everywhere because, yeah, it's very good for long trips. It does require, like the minimum length is either nuclear or steam. Like you need 20 high. You need it to be able to be 20 high. So you can't do it with the smaller rockets that are 16 or with, I guess, I'm pretty sure the large petroleum engine can also do this, but obviously I don't have oil, so that doesn't count. As far as I'm concerned, petroleum is not a thing that exists. But yes, it works very nicely, and I'm on the test branch right now, so I'm pretty sure this is not live, but they added this interior building restriction, which also makes it so that no one will run up here and use these. If we're grounded, these are not usable, which is really nice. So no one, because one of my main gripes was that you used to have to wait till like people would come up here to use the washroom instead of using the washroom in the actual asteroid. So, do we have the food we want? No, we don't. Why is no one bringing me food? Okay, Joshua, come on. As soon as we have enough food, we will be launching this. Oh, look at that, we do have enough food now. We have 15k of food. So let's get this launched. And so it's over here. Acknowledge warnings and launch. And this whole thing generates a ton. I'll show you once we actually launch. And you can set this up underneath any nuclear engine, but at least for now, the 3 tiles underneath the nuclear engine, like the 3x9 tiles here, get a lot of radiation exposure. Look at these tiles over here. They get a lot of radio contamination, and you'll see once my slow friend over here launches this, the amount of radiation that's going to be generated down here is going to spike significantly. Any moment now. And there we go. You can see, look at that. It gets bright, so bright. So you can leverage this to have a not necessarily safe, it's very dangerous, but an easy-ish way of getting a lot of rad bolts every cycle. And that helps power up the engines to get the long trips done without needing to actually do any nuclear anything. What's that? Oh, look at that. I've been 365 cycles. Good to go. So how close are you to landing? 3 seconds. Look at that. So on Watista, here we are. Oh, this one has been difficult to settle. This one has been very difficult to settle. So we should be good to go here. Oh, I guess they already left. I want to disable the restrictions. We don't want any restrictions at the moment because that I intend him to live in here for as long as we can. Duplicate operations required. What? I don't understand. This bet is here. So we are trying to set up. Yeah, we found this was the first world I found other than Wudera. You can see the order of the worlds I found. Because obviously there's no way of telling where to go. So the first one I found was this one. And I was like, hey, look at that. We found the water world, but we have no idea where oil is. This one has been proving very difficult to colonize, though. This bet has been trying her best. This is our 3rd trip here. One trip to build a platform, another trip we built up a little bit of a circle, but we were not able to finish up the solar panel. But we have we have all the materials we need. We just need, I want to set up a proper, setup with here with the whole, let's see, we sent so much glass over here. And we had to be lucky too. You don't know how much materials I sent. Just look down here. We have so many payloads that did not hit the middle here, over here, down here. Oh, I just needed so much at here. Well, yeah, but how am I supposed? Beacon takes metal, right? So I needed to get metal on here somehow, and it needs power. If it's not powered, it's not going to work. So I need to have glass on here. I needed metal on here, and I ruled just for myself. I didn't want to like just dump a bunch of metal and ore and whatever into the body of the rocket. I want to actually try to use the things. Oh, yeah, we would. I don't think Nisbet would appreciate that though. We are playing with depressive, right? I think that's what it's called. Uh, Frankly depressing. So our dupes don't appreciate being flung into water or going for a swim. No one likes to swim. That would be a nice attribute though, if people could be like, this dupe likes to have their feet wet or being soggy or whatever. That would actually be quite neat. I'd like that. So hopefully she can set this all up. We can't take out the payload here. There's no empty. Oh, I thought there'd be an empty. How do we get the glass out then? She doesn't know mechatronics engineering, so she can't build this. Oh, maybe we have to destroy it, I guess. Let's wait until she actually builds up the solar panel. That would be much preferred. And yeah, so let's build up the solar panel first, and then figure out how I'm going to make a sealed area for her to have a breathable location outside of the asteroid. I mean, outside of the rocket. That is the main goal, is to make this place a little bit livable. We can always send food using one of these launchers, so I'm not concerned about that. Just send her food, but, you know, I want her to be able to live not inside of the rocket. You guys have nothing to do? What? I swear I was giving you guys plenty to do. Okay, so let's see. I was focusing on some automation here, so let's see if there's anything else that I could automate here. So this is all set up. This is all set up. You guys have your little playroom over here. I guess I can tell them to clean this up a little bit. We have a lot. We haven't actually spent any time to clean things up, so there's obviously a pretty big mess everywhere you go. Let's see, maybe we can clean things up a little bit. That should keep them from being idle. How are you guys doing over here? Oh, look at that. We have this set up mostly. So let's finish setting up our surfboards. And let's see here. Mini gas pump. And gas here. Oh, that's a gas pump. No, I want a mini liquid pump. My bad, my bad. And go from here. That, and we want to fill it up with some water. Goes like this. Liquid pump, bridge it in. Okay, and we already have the power set up. Yep. So we can finish setting up this nice little room. This should mean that the dupes here are good on Wudana. Like, I've been keeping these dupes requirements very low because their morale have been problematic, but now that they have access to all of this, we should be able to bring them up to standards, right? So let's bring them up to the 20 standard. There we go. You are supposed to be my rancher. Oh, you don't have enough skill points. You need hazmat digging on this one. Let's see. Do we have a hazmat digging helmet? Oh, it does. And let's give her a little bit quicker running speed. There we go. Our mechatronics engineer can have a little bit of muscle and brain power, as well as better running. So I like to give everyone this because 2 athletics is, you know, 20% increased running speed. Why would you not want everyone to have that? What is your main? You're our farmer, right? And then you go here, and that's another 2 athletics. So, you know, general good things to have. More science so they can learn skills faster. More athletics so they can run faster, and whatever they are focused on. So we're good for you. You're supposed to be a builder, right? Okay, so I think we're good. You're our cook. So let's go down this line here. And let's get you some more science. Okay, so everyone here is either out of points or at a good level of morale usage. Everyone here, other than the new people that I still need to train, are pretty good. Gene doesn't have anything else that we need him to get, so this doesn't provide science, this doesn't provide science. Oh, this does provide. Okay, let's get that. Ellie, you can get this. Catalina, you're a rocket pilot, so let's not increase your morale requirements, please. You can get better suits. Get your better suit. You're already there. Okay, so you're all good. We obviously don't want to mess with our colonists since they have access to nothing. So we don't want to get them stressed out more than they already are. How are we doing over here, by the way? How are their colonists doing? Okay, so let's destroy that. You're not working on what I want you to work on, which is mainly this. And this. Look at all this copper ore. Okay. I get it, but let's destroy this, please. I should have access. Oh no, because this is not destroyed yet. So let's destroy this. We will rebuild it, but she's currently getting sunburned a lot because, well, there's nothing covering her from the sun. So if we can get this set up properly, then we can have her not be sunburned all the time. Like, that would be ideal. Her stress is going up every cycle that she's sunburned. Get this done, please, so you can stop being sunburnt. And the next thing we want to do is to go in here and try to make an actual room. And oh, let's see, can we get anything useful? Oh, it can be useful here. How is Venus doing? You seem very happy with yourself. Are you almost there? 0.8 cycles away, so we're almost there. My main focus though is definitely getting this all set up because, yeah, well, okay, I guess she's going back inside to go to bed. There's obviously no sunburns here, but yeah. Once we have an actual room, we can put like a massage table to help her cope with her current living arrangements. These living arrangements will potentially be permanent for her. So, you know. We need to make sure she is properly motivated to stay alive. And you guys over here, let's clean this up a little bit, please. And is this set up properly now? It should be working. So we won't need this. So let's just destroy this bridge. Everything else should clear up by itself. What's the morale? What's the decor rate? Okay, that's pretty good decor. Let's add in some automation in this corner here. Can we reach everything? No, we can't. Oh. We'd have to have 2 of these if we want to reach everything. Something like this. and a conveyor belt in the middle. And that should help us pick up all this clay that is accumulating here. So we would go shipping. We can just put it, we can piggyback. I don't see any reason why not. Piggyback, there we go. And put in the power cable. There we go. Alright, so that should pick up all of this clay that gets generated up here. Are you idle or dormant? You are still causing a lot of heat, but we have it under control. Good, good, good. And you're still broken. Okay, so it's looking good. They're just idle right now, right? Yeah, you should be going to work soon. As soon as you are done with your break. The break is kind of useless. You're not really doing anything with it, but you know, whatever. A very long break. Maybe I should make a schedule just for her so that she doesn't spend all this time on break. Oh, she's not on break. She's on... Her Atmos suit got worn out. Let's disable this. So now she should be able to go outside. Be significantly less effective because she will need to run inside every time she needs to take a breath. But more effective than her not doing any work at all. Oh, this one's so hard to colonize. Did you overheat? It overheated, didn't it? Broke because you overheated. Let's deconstruct you. And yeah. Look at that, we actually got some power now, that's nice. Oh, we've landed on Smelona. So this is going to be significantly easier to colonize. It's the... Look at all this. Look at all this. You get a lot more here. Okay, so we will want to go here. Not... go here. And... I want to essentially try to make it over here without bringing water with me, right? I can't keep going up. Can I build anything here? Oh, I can, but I don't have a lot of resources. I want to go up here. I want to build one tile here. I build a one tile here, mine this out. I can mine this out, and then that's not, yeah. How much? I have like no material. Mud. Let's go mine this and this for some actual materials to build stairs with, please. Then I can go here and build some stairs. This should be all. This is not, none of this is exposed, right? Nope. But we should, and this should be sealed in, providing us with a good source of... Oh, let's fix that. Yeah, you're going crazy again. It's just not, this is just simply not working out for me. I feel like I'm gonna have to send her back again. Keeps getting sunburnt, her suit keeps breaking. not working out for me. Do with you. I guess sunburnt won't be a problem next time we come in here, unless we don't let her leave. If we don't let her leave, then how are we going to handle her stress, right? We don't let her leave and we have to find a place to build up a massage table, right? That would be the general idea. Massage tables take 300 medicine, right? Take 240 watts. That's far too much. Mechanized door here. How much more copper do we have? We have like no copper left. And then we can have like oxygen. Just yeah, let's send her back. I don't feel comfortable with keeping her here. Oh, we should be launching anytime now. Re-enable this, please. Let you. There we go. And just relax. Don't go crazy. And we will have to figure out what we're going to do with you eventually. I don't know. Okay, look at that. We have plenty of polluted oxygen. No problems here. So we can go in here and start setting up rooms and go for that oil. We are going to go straight down for that oil. And we have some access to this water here, which is very nice. Very generous of them. Why are you behaving like that? Okay, we have a lot of people who are idle. So my main asteroid... Oh, this is not even the main one. Let's see. You guys just built yourself a bunch of nice little rooms here. I feel like we can start building up. How much plastic do we have on this one? Plastic. We only have 230, but we have glossy Draco eggs. I can build up another farm for glossy Draco eggs. Take everything. So we can put another farm here, one for glossy Dracos, and maybe try to leverage that to make ourselves some plastic. So let's see here. If we want to do that, we want to put a door here, here. Oh, we can't even do it there. So a door here and here. Why even having a door? I'm assuming this counts as like... No, it doesn't, right? Because I have the exact same stuff here as I have here. So we can... if I destroy all of these background buildings and put in a wall here and here. And try to turn this into a Draco Ranch area. Oh, slugs! Where did you see slugs? Oh, you're talking about on here. Oh, these slugs. Oh yeah, I haven't had to deal with slugs all game. Forgot they are horrible creatures that eat my metal. I mean, ore. If we kill them now, their food will go to waste though. But they're producing some very annoying hydrogen, which I do not like. Yeah, thank you for letting me know. I hope this was your intent, because this is what you cost. Gonna watch him do this. There we go. Perfect. So, is there any more sedimentary rock in here? We can mine out the sedimentary rock here so he can stop going up here to grab it. There you go. So now he can just grab the sedimentary rock from here, build the ladders, instead of grabbing it from out here. That's much better. Okay, so let's make our first room. We have very little blocks, but that's okay. We'll make it work. So we go here, 8 high. And let's let him dig all this out. No rush. He has plenty of food. He has plenty of food access out here too. I think, Goose, I don't think you're ever coming back. Well, I'll send someone else to go grab your rocket. I don't think you're ever coming back. Or I could just destroy the rocket. Both work. Either way. So Lyra over here, claiming she has... Oh. We're losing oxygen. I really hope they're not done with slugs. If they can make slugs have like a... Oh, this got broken. I need to really think through what I want to do here. So far, everything I've tried has failed really bad. But yeah, slugs are... I really wish they will do more with slugs. Like, have like a hatch version or something that uses the metal instead of ores. Then they would be useful. But there's ores aren't... Oh, I guess ores are replenishable now, right? So, like we have copper ore is replenishable. We have copper ore over here. So far, I've only found copper ore, aluminum ore. So I guess we can use them as a stable supply of ore as long as you have what it takes to go mine the ore in the space. That is renewable. So, you know, it's more of a late game energy source than an early game energy source. But yeah, I still feel like they should be able to produce some kind of evolution that uses like refined metals. But I'm pretty sure that's a very common thought. Okay, so let's see here. We can set you up to using... Where are you? Glossy Draco eggs. And we want to set up similar to here, but I guess I can't because I can't really put the ladder here. I do want to set up so that would be trying to split this in my head. Still will need to destroy this piece here. Then I would need to place a block here. But this should be the right size for a glossy Draco. I can't put that here. We would put food down here. And get rid of this guy, I guess. Put stairs here. This should be a good size for a glossy Dreco farm thing. And that should allow us to have a second source of plastic, because we only have one source of plastic so far, and it's not here. It's on the primary planet. Asteroid. These guys get things done real quick because they have nothing better to do. Okay, so we go over here. I guess we got rid of this one because it doesn't have ground anymore. We'll put that here and we'll power it. Up 8 glossy Dreco and glossy Dreclet. Auto wrangle. This was set up properly, right? Yeah. Okay. And that set up all the automation to have this one working just as the same as the rest of them. Okay. And we'll need filter gates here and here, and I want one NOT gate there. There we go. So we go. Oh, and I need to replace this with a weight shift plate. That is definitely the most important one of those because we're losing oxygen. Then we go like this, here, 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 here. There we go. And I have to set all these things up. Oh, they are so hard to select. 200, copy here and here. Make sure that's set up properly. Yeah. This filter gate here should be set to 6. I can never get to it again. 6. And this one down here at 4. And the filter gate 4. And there we go. So let's wait until all that is built and we can connect power to it so that we can give it nice little lullabies. You're stressed, you're idle. How are we doing on Sputnik anyways? You're sleeping, but you're good in general. Okay. Malona. Oh no! Oh, I did not. I guess there was sand or something? Or mud. Oh, mud falls down. Yeah. Okay, we're losing all our oxygen. I worked so hard to make sure that we don't... stupid mud. Mud fell down, causing me all these issues. Come on, come in here. What are you doing? What are you doing? Oh, it's your downtime. What? I don't... Oh, well, that's okay. We have lots of oxygen. Oxygen is not the problem. How are we doing on food here? Food's good too. The thing that's going to be a problem is our ammo suit has like 2 runs in it left before it breaks. But so hopefully by then he should have this handled. I really hope so. And where did all this water come from? I guess from up here. Those 34 grams of water. Oh no, this is actually a vacuum too. So let's mine this out and build that one out because we need to seal this one off too. Oh, where are you going? Going to sleep. What did you come out here for? I don't understand. Okay, we have a printable. Let's see, is anything useful? A hatch. Okay, I'm keeping that. A hatch will be very useful on our new asteroid. I'm going to keep that until we build ourselves the remote pod. And I will use that. Oh, it could also be very useful on Watista. I think the hatch would die here without an atmosphere, though. So let's not put it here. But a hatch here, I think, would be very useful. Yeah, me too. Like, I don't, yeah, I don't understand sometimes what the dupes, the logic doesn't always add up to how you would expect them to work. Okay, so this should now be set up. Priority 7. There we go. Now someone should be able to come over here. They're all set up properly, right? 200, 200, 100. So someone should be coming around here. Give them a nice big hug. What? Oh, why is it? What? Oh, there's stuff here. That gold. It's very heavy. There we go. Now it's off, and it'll be off for a whole cycle. Yeah. Now the lullaby lasts for one cycle, and this will turn off the power for one cycle. And it's very straightforward to set up. Very simple and completely automated. See, look at that. This guy now needs a lullaby. He'll come over, he'll lullaby, and then it's good to go. You're still doing good, right? Yep. Eventually. So it's not perfect because dupes are not the best at things. But May should be coming as soon as she's done with this. Should come over here, lullaby it, and that should take care of it for us. Eventually. Lullabying is a higher priority than this. Significantly so. Let's make sure I set up these priorities properly, by the way. There you go. She did it and I wasn't paying attention. But yeah, it's lullabied now. It's going to be off. One should be turning on like right now. It needs a lullaby. Very straightforward. I have that set up for all my farms over here too. Same concept for everything I farm. Well, that I care about. I don't really care about the Sweetles that much. They don't ever need lullabies, but Drecos tend to be slower to populate. So lullabying them can be very beneficial. So let's see, are you back to being able to work? You are. Why are you unhappy? Oh, you have food poisoning. So let's make this out of mafic rock, not out of sedimentary rock, because we have mafic rock right there. And priority 7, please. You're going to use your laboratory. This guy. Oh, autosave. Gonna use the laboratory and then he'll come back out. Yeah, it's also the only way to skill up ranching, but which is kind of ridiculous still, but it's, yeah, it also saves on the power. I'm not too worried about skilling up ranching. I can always just get another dupe. I am not nowhere near the limit on dupes that I can handle right now. So that's always something to keep in mind. How are you doing over here? Oh, you've landed. Okay, so you'll be able to get out here. But if I need more, like over here, I have 2.5 ranchers to be able to handle all these ranches. You know, I could just add more ranchers if I need to. I'm not too concerned about that. I just like incubators to burn excess power instead of wasting it. Oh, what do you mean by that? Like, what do you mean by that? I don't understand. Let's set up a door here. Don't want this out of a massive rock. Sedimentary rock. And we would have the middle here. So let's say this is 16. We would go all the way to over here. So the middle be the 8 mark, 8 and 10. So the mini pod can go here. Power usually is abundant. Yes, it is very much abundant late game for sure. That's not the worst idea for sure. It is definitely very much more abundant than late game. Even medium. Well, I don't know if you would consider currently late game at 371 cycles, but even in mid game, which I would consider this mid game, it's still really abundant. Once I get oil, even more so. But I have not worried about power. We have over 100 ton of coal. We have so much power everywhere. And if you tap into oil, which is also not a late game thing, it's a mid game thing in my opinion. Tap into oil, you get even more power. It's incredible. Unreachable. What did you go in here for? Are you on break or something? Find safe area. Idle. Oh, you ran out of your suit. Okay. His suit wore out, so now he doesn't have access to his suit anymore. We'll see if how that handles. Now he's all wet and chilly and very unhappy in general. We'll see what we can do about that. We have payloads with glass to try to build some solar panels. Yeah, his suit breaks. I have increased suit durability negative on, like, I hard mode essentially. Everything is on hard mode. So a suit takes like 10 to 15% after every use. A single suit only lasts like 6 trips or something before it breaks. So they're useful, but you either need to have a way to resupply yourself in what's that thing called again? Like Drecos or something, because your suits will break constantly. Even with like 32 reed fibers, these Drecos here are just able to keep, like, these are the only suits I have up here, and the Drecos are just barely able to keep up with the amount of times these suit break on this one. Like, it really limits. You can't just spam suits everywhere and have you're gonna run out of reed fiber. There, that's the word I was looking for. Do not have to. Are you in here? Yeah, you're in here. Lots of oxygen in here. 50k, that's pretty good. So if I go, this is all sealed in at this time, right? So if I go over here and be like, where is it? Where is it? Oh, I can't make a cast. Oh, it's refined iron for canister. Emptier. Do I have any refined iron? I have copper right here. Can he reach that? No, he cannot. I have to mine this. I have to make these ones a higher priority, but we can get that copper out of there. Have a gas canister emptier, and then take this gas canister from here and try to fill in some oxygen outside of the base. Yeah, some people are idle. You guys are idle. Dare you? That's okay. So let's see. Disable harvesting of this, obviously. And next, we do track plastic. We don't have that much plastic. Furniture. How much does a bed take in plastic? 200. Let's give these guys some plastic. We have more. We have 28 tons of plastic on this one. So this is set up for here. So let's set up a allow manual use. Manufactured plastic. Let's send them a bunch of plastic. And then over here, I can start setting up actual bedrooms for everyone. We have plenty of space here for that. The one thing I really do miss though is the blueprint mod. Oh, I so miss having, I currently no mods, but I really miss the blueprint mod. It's not working on the preview branch right now though. But oh, do I ever miss it. 2, 3, skip all the way. Okay. And we would have it set up like this. We put one bed over here. Furniture, where's my big bed? Big bed. And each person would have their own, where is it? Sink. And laboratory. There's not enough space for this. Put another bed here, but something like that. So 2 laboratories, but they both have to. They will always have to exit this way. I guess this way. Oh, that. Someone's trapped. Why are you trapped? What? Why do you think you're trapped? You're not trapped. Can you not make it back? Why do you think you're trapped? Okay, you don't think you're trapped anymore. Okay, so now we have enough for a solar panel. Let's see here. We go 4 here. We would have a floor here. That seems like a reasonable place to put a solar panel. Where would I? It's underneath power, solar panels. Right there. I do want this to be open though, as soon as we can. You can open bullets. You're talking about these payloads? Yes. You can open them without the building. They just takes significantly longer to open. They will stand there for a long time to open these manually, but they can definitely do it. And it's usually in a vacuum because obviously they won't move them. So they have to open them where they are, and that's in a vacuum. So unless you have a suit, they're going to be doing this a lot, moving around a lot. Okay, so let's see here. Now that we actually have ourselves some metal, we can go on ventilation, put myself a canister opener, right here. And we should be good to populate this with some, does it skill them up? Skill them up? What do you mean? Oh, like, does it increase a skill? I don't know, actually. I've never tested that. If any of these skills are associated with it, I have no idea. Maybe machinery? I don't know if there's a way. Yeah, I don't know. Maybe, I don't know if there's a way. Maybe, I would guess it would increase machinery, but I don't know if there's a way to tell. You're so unhappy. That's okay. Okay, so we send out a bunch of plastics over here. Look at that, you guys have so much plastic now. Set this up here, same from that we have up there. Is there going to be enough room here for... No, there is not enough room here for a washroom area like that. So the goal basically is that I want every dupe to be able to have their own laboratory. I could set one up here though, right? This is enough room for bed. Single. Look at that, someone can be... There you go, that actually works. We can set someone up here. And we should be able to set someone up here too. There you go. Using up all the space. So that's 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6 out of 7. So we just need enough space for one more, and everyone can have their own little fancy room, their own little laboratory. I can reclaim all this space down here. Probably want to move the showers to being closer here, and maybe move the kitchen and eating area to be closer to over here too. No, don't mind the fact that you're right beside a minor volcano, okay? No one pay attention to that. Here, why are you not? Where's your bed? Catalina, where's your bed? I didn't see one. Well, this will be your bed now. Where are you on here? There's your bed. I don't know why you don't currently have a bed. Let's also make sure you have this mess table. Don't like the fact that you were sleeping on the floor like that. But you guys say you have nothing to do. It's not that I don't believe you, but we can fix this. Let's see here. Drywall. What is around here? We have igneous rock. Okay. Make some igneous rock drywalls, and let's reclaim all of this space. All the way over here. Here. And over here. Yeah. Hopefully that doesn't, if we lose all this oxygen, there'll just be more hydrogen for us to make. Yeah, that's a way of looking at it. Okay, so we have to activate this eventually. Don't know where you went. I'm assuming you went in here to sleep or something. Yeah. Food still has... That's 5 cycles worth of food, worth of staleness. That's plenty of time for him. And we also have a 12 cycles worth of food out here anyways. That one goes... Yeah. Goose, you're never leaving. You're never leaving. You're stuck here permanently. And I am okay with this. So we'll activate this and it will print off the hatch. More people idle. But I thought I just told you guys to do all this. Oh, you're still complaining you don't have anything to do, huh? Well, let's see here. Okay, look at that. We have a bunch of things you can pick up. There you go. It's priority. I made it all priority 4. So if there's anything else at all for them to do, they will do that instead of picking up. But at the very least, we won't have people idling around anymore. Not for a while. I'm assuming this is a lot of materials. And it should help reduce some of the lag. Well, not having too much lag, but you know, some of it nonetheless could be reduced. Look at that, we can print. Or do we want to print him a friend? We can print him a friend. Okay, you dig for a living. We have someone who operates for a living. We have someone who digs for a living. Obviously, Lindsay, you're not going to be it. And we have a farmer who farms for a living. Or a hatchling. A hatchling is so good too, but a pure farmer or a pure operator are also very good. Like, and these negatives are good negatives. They're useless. Like, they're not gonna attack. They're not gonna do doctoring. I'm okay with this. It's rare that I have like more than one choice that's actually good. But let's go for the hatchling. We get 3 dupes every time. We don't always get a hatchling. So that's, or just float in midair. You didn't die, okay. I thought that was some weird noise. I thought he died there. Okay, you're still coming in here to breathe. And faint, apparently. Your morale, your stamina really is what that low, wow. Either way, it's going okay. I'm not concerned. I'm pretty confident that Gooseman will do a good job at not dying. I want you to stop having food. And we want to change this to grounded. People stop using it. Okay, good. Picking up your barbecue, sending it over. Oh, you guys really don't. How is this guy doing anyways? Oh, he's doing pretty good. That's 16% per cycle, or 17% per cycle, so that's like 2 cycles-ish left. Okay, so you guys are doing good. You have more than enough plastic now. Background buildings, we're gonna need to put a wall here, and here, and here. So we do still have 1 space left that we don't have any. Maybe put him here. Like I could put him here and then he'd have enough space for just a lavatory, so he wouldn't be able to wash his hands on the way out. I could do the same thing here. I don't like the idea of him not, or her not being able to wash their hands on their way out. Maybe I can set them up here. Yes. Yeah, and we could just like have an extra couple rooms here. But plumbing wise, should be pretty straightforward. We go in one way, go out the other. In one way, out the other. In one way, out the other. In one way, out the other. There we go. Out this way. We'll add bridges accordingly in a little bit. And we would go in this way. Okay, so water can come from here. Kind of feel like it should be the other way. Water comes in this way and polluted water goes out this way. Then water has to come through and then water comes down. It's a little annoying. But I can make this work. We obviously don't want to go like that, but let's go around here. Don't want to go through the farm to be able to get water. On that note, maybe we should go a little higher then. Like that. Make a jump. And as I said, we're going to need to make it clear all these. I need to add a bunch of bridges to make the direction clear on where we want to go. And we go this way, and over here, over here. You would need a jump here. This way, this way, this way. And the polluted water would come down here and get joint into this pipe. I can get rid of this whole giant pipe as soon as I move all this stuff over here too. So that's something else to consider. But all this piping should work. And then I can also move, how many of these do I have? I have 8 of these. I can technically leverage this space here and this space here. So there you go. That could work. We would need to pass in these pipes though. Okay, so that one was pretty straightforward. We go over here. And these would take water from here. And water comes out. Comes out and then go from here all the way up. Okay, it's getting a little confusing, but it's working. And this one goes down, this one goes. There we go. That should be able to satisfy all of the piping needs of my dupes to have their own fancy locations. I don't like how if I want to build walls here though, I have to like destroy walls. Destroy the background, which makes it very hard to not lose oxygen while doing this. On that note, I guess I spent a lot of that time paused because no progress happened over here. And you guys are digging this up. Perfect. Is anything here exposed? Doesn't look like it. So we should be able to, once we have this all built up, we should be able to put ladders here and start digging this whole cold ice. Lots of ice, lots of polluted ice. Oof, lots of ice. Be able to start digging it all up. Let's stop sending more plastic. I think they have enough plastic now. Clear. If you go in here, you have to keep going. Is this still unbuilt? We're still like losing all 2 tiles worth of oxygen. There you go. That took a long time for them to get to that point. One moment, getting a little parched. Mute myself. There we go. Everything else here still is going all right. I'm gonna need to do something about this. I want this to, I'm losing out on metal. It's dormant. It's either now or never, right? Let's get rid of this battery and let's get this fixed up. We'll deal with the consequences as they come. Well, fine. First, let's get this. More important. Suffocating. Where are you going? Okay, you should be able to make it, no? Where are you going? Okay, you're good. But here, breathable oxygen, priority 7. That should help a lot. Like, there's polluted oxygen everywhere in here. Yeah, so he's gonna bring over all that polluted oxygen, I mean, normal oxygen, put it up in here, and that should help him. Look at that. Look, this is gonna be a lot of oxygen. Which should help a lot with, how do we go down on food? Are you eating all my food? I hope not. That's definitely possible. We're at a lot more food than what we are now. That's not good. If you've been eating my food, I am not happy with you. Put ourselves a little bit of a... But you don't need to go in here anymore, unless you're like going to bed and eating, I guess. But you shouldn't need to go in here until for oxygen. We should have plenty of oxygen here for you for a little bit. We can go and get ourselves some of this food down here. That should help with the food situation. Pretty sure you ate all my food. Turned it into coal, didn't you? You're still pumping out a lot of oxygen. I can also, yeah, we still have plenty of water and oxygen in here too. High stress. Oh wow, you are getting stressed. Why are you, what's your stress reaction anyways? Vomiter. Okay, I don't need to care about your stress. You can vomit all you want on this asteroid. It is not going to be a problem. Let's build this up. well, what's the oxygen solution on this one again? It's just like, oh yeah, it's this one, right? The fluted dirt oxygen. And yeah, and that's underneath plumbing, right? The salad spinner, or the underneath base? Where is it? Do I not know about it? Or is it underneath stations? No, I think I must know about it. Refinement? There it is. Sludge press underneath refinement. Yeah, there's this for water and this for oxygen. So let's build this up and wire it in like that. Want to put in a battery too. We can deconstruct this now that we don't need this anymore. Put it in a battery. This, we'll put in a battery here. And that should provide us lots of oxygen on here. Oh, we're done up here? Look at that, you guys are good. How far away do we need to go? Right here. And then the next one would be here. With, like that. So let me just get all of these orders in place. We're gonna do a lot of digging. There's absolutely no reason for us not to dig this whole thing out. So let's just set up all the ladders. Gonna take a little bit. And then we can like not focus on this asteroid for a little bit. I do want to have my focus mainly on the new colonies. So these big, large mining projects are very hands-off, which is quite nice when you need it to be. And right here, and we want up. There we go. That broke the game a little bit, but that's okay. Oh, it looks like I don't know what's technically there. So we couldn't set a mining instruction right there. There we go. Okay, so that should keep them busy for a while, I hope. We will find out how long that keeps my primary colony busy for. Why are you... You're higher priority. I don't know why you're not coming over here. There we go. Like, why is he not just doing what I want him to do? Like, that would be too simple. There you go. Let's go. This is definitely what I want you to work on right now. And that should... We can then also put in a carbon skimmer. I mean, oxygen skimmer thing. That should be good. I do have someone else, Max, right? Max is the one I recruited today. Yeah, he should be. I figure out how. I want him to go and help Goss, but I have to figure out how I'm going to send him over. I can always do a trip back and then pick him up and come back. That wouldn't be the worst idea. He's also very high stress. That. Oh yeah, but I can't forget. He's just an ugly crier. That's like not the best, but no, he's a vomiter. Ugly crier is even better. But he's just a vomiter, so his stress reaction isn't that bad. He's not like he'll break things or binge eat or something. That would be actually really bad. Let's not look at witty stuff. I still have to be a little bit more focused on witty stuff. It's definitely not working out in my favor right now. Why is this not, I guess I can, I thought these would have cleared themselves out by now. I can just, do that. That should work. Find out. Yeah, okay, so for the most part it works. Okay, now I can get rid of all this. As soon as we're done with, there we go. Let's get rid of all that. Water should be going over here. Support all these things. So let's set all this up then. We want to go this way. You should only be allowed to go that way. Left, left. And we can start putting people in these beds. Oh, we have a leak. Fix that. Okay, so I also want to, well, let's set up all the bathrooms first, but so May can get this one. Who is in this one? Mima. Mima can get this one. Lyra, that one. Ren can get this one. This one's not set up just yet, so let's not do that just yet. But now these guys have their own assigned washrooms. Look at that. No one can use your washroom. It's only yours. You can put pictures up. Do we have a printable? Anything good? Lime. Lime is actually really good. Lime is quite nice, but not for here. Lime over here is what I want. Where is my print? Where's my pot? Down here. Lime. Let's get that in place. Okay, and okay, so you guys should have your own personal bathrooms. We just need to finish up the piping. Okay, so who needs one more? Rowan. Oh! We need to have stuff over here. And Ruby, I guess? Dinky is the only one who's not getting a bed in this area. So this one's for Rowan, so we can set this one for Rowan. This one is for Ruby, so we set this one for Ruby. And let's make it a little bit prettier. What's it called? Furniture. Can we put a light in here? Put lights in here. Like that won't. Here with the dupes, so they can use the washroom a little bit better. And we want to put in. Wait, one moment. Oh, I had something stuck in my throat. Okay, and we'll want to put, where are my arrow pots? Maybe, well, they are better, right? Arrow pots made of diamonds or glass. Oh, we don't really have any more glass. Made of diamonds. We don't have enough diamonds for all this. That's close enough. So let's send them some glass. We ran out of glass. Okay, so over here, manufactured materials, right? Glass. Let's send him some glass. And otherwise we can. So the only person that doesn't have a bed over here is Stinky. Right? Stinky. What? Who's unassigned? This one's. Technically I can go destroy everything else here. And put a door here for Stinky. And I can put Stinky's personal room right here. Which is kind of nice because he'll be close to the kitchen. I'll have to figure out how I'm going to do plumbing for that. But, yeah, Stinky can have a personal bathroom over here. I like them going to the washroom right by themselves now. That is neat. Oh, ceiling's collapsed. That does not sound like it's a big deal. Oh, you're stuck, aren't you, Ashken? He is stuck. There we go, you're not stuck anymore. Oh, he is vomiting. Which is perfectly acceptable. We could use a little bit more water, thank you. Still very good. Look at that, a whole tile worth of polluted water. Okay, well, don't get it all over the place. That's okay. Again, vomiting, not a stress not a stress reaction that I'm too concerned about. The reason why I didn't let the stress reaction happen over here is because the dupe that was here had a destructive stress reaction. What's her name again? Where is she? Nisbet has a destructive stress reaction. So stress by taking their frustration out on defenseless machines, which is not something you want when you have like 5 machines and all of them are critical to your safety. But his reactions are like can't click on them unless I'm in the correct planetoid apparently. But his stress reaction is I can't click him on him at all. Oh, really? I can't click on him at all. There you go. It's just vomiting, so puke everywhere, which is perfectly acceptable. Someone's got slammed on. I haven't heard that in a while. And there we go. So we have ourselves a glossy Draco. And that power line is pretty powered. This one too. Let's use this power line up here for our lights. There we go. I want to also add in some automation for that, so that we don't, where is it, automation? Yeah, it doesn't really fit the whole room, so close. So I'd have to have 2 of these. This one does fit the whole room though, right? something like that. Then we could have automation. So it only turns on the light if there's a dupe in the room. Yeah, so on the same sense, over here, we can start. Oh, wrong floor. Wrong floor. Over here, I build myself a new setup. And we can move Goss into, Stinky. We can move Stinky into here, and then we can finally destroy all this. And everyone here should be super happy. They have their own room, they have their own personal toilet. Like, come on. I'm treating these people like kings. Kings, I tell you. They're not hearing any complaining. Especially when some of their fellow dupes are getting treated significantly less nice. What he's complaining about. Sopping wet. He doesn't like being sopping wet. Nothing I can do about that. You're the one who vomited everywhere. Look at that, we're actually getting some power. It means we should be getting some oxygen out here. That's nice. So next I guess we take this out. You have plenty to do, right? So we should track. What does this take again? This takes polluted water, polluted dirt. So let's track polluted dirt on here. Polluted dirt. Make sure we don't run out. That is our main source of oxygen. And maybe next thing we want to set up is like a bedroom here. We can put that there. That's a little scary. Let's put it here first. If I put it here, I'm afraid of losing some of this water going down here, and we would lose our current airlock, and I would not like that. But we can always set up like a bed out here for him. So yeah, he needs to stop running away. Oh, someone got trapped. Give me one moment. Let's put your bed here first. Okay, none of this is mud, so we should be good to make that. Who's my trap dupe who decided to get themselves trapped? Build this. Someone build this. Anyone? Joshua, come build this, please. Oh, guys, don't... Okay, you should be able to go. Okay, good. How much time before this food goes bad? I don't know, like a quarter of a cycle, actually. So there won't be any reason for him to come in here anymore. As soon as I have a bed, I then need a latrine and a place to eat. And then he doesn't have any more reason to use this rocket. Unless things go really, really, really bad. Things go really, really, really bad. It's a bad time for everyone, not just him. I guess I can also put like bog jelly in here so it doesn't go bad, because I see some bog jelly here. Oh, it's going to go bad like immediately. It's minus 43% per cycle. Wow. So yeah, that's going to go bad right away. Huh, I guess he's still going to take the time to put it in the fridge. But ideally, like, if he needs to stop going through the water every time, like once a day, then that should help with his stress too. And that's... So if we dig through this too, should get rid of some of the water here. Looking good. Let's get everyone some flowers. Okay, now Stinky can have this bed and we get rid of this bed. Did we end up getting any glass? No, we have not gotten any glass yet. And we will set this up so that we have enough room for one extra dupe whenever we, if we even decide to get that extra dupe. Same idea as that one with the same automation as this one over here. One on each side with a little bit of plug and power. All right, with that, we should be able to get rid of all of this, free up all of this. That's a lot of space that we can use for something else. How would we do this over here? The water obviously comes from here, so we would go from here, bring it up. That, and polluted water would just go down here. Let's add in a couple bridges. And go here, up. And down. So as soon as we have this, we can destroy everything from here all the way down here. And we have enough showers. Him having to walk all the way over here for a shower in the morning is kind of annoying. Maybe we can find a different place for showers for him. We put showers on top here, like a shower or two. We'll figure it out. But we'll not be figuring it out tonight. It is midnight, and I'm going to go head to bed. I think we've done some pretty good progress. I think that every time. You know, it's hard to not do good progress in 3 hours. But thank you for watching. Thank you, Poster, for chatting with me. I very much appreciate it. And have a good night. Don't forget to save. Bye, guys.